How's practice been since you got back?
Okay, it's always tough coming back off of Christmas, but we're just trying to get our legs back under us, make sure review stuff, make sure we haven't forgot stuff, in 4 days. So just a lot of that stuff, trying to get our timing back a little bit, spacing back, that type of stuff. So, we got practice today and then play tomorrow, and we'll see where we're at.
You've got an Elon team coming in here, probably a team you're expected to handle, but tomorrow is probably more about you than...
Yeah, but I tell you what, this team is very organized, very deliberate, runs a lot of sets, going to make you play. I mean, they're not going to come down there and just take bad shots and that type of stuff, so they're going to make you play. And, they got a couple of shooters from the perimeter. They got a 6'5" girl inside. They got a little bit of size, so, they're going to make you play. And, they play a little bit of man. I don't know how much man they play. They play a little bit of zone 1-2-2, 1-2-2, three-quarter trap, that type of stuff. Slow it down a little bit. They want to keep the game their pace, and so we're going to have to get up in the lanes and try to speed them up a little bit.
You're kind of stressing with this being the last non-conference day. Maybe we want to get on a roll going into Kansas.
Well, absolutely. I mean, you don't want to. You'd like to come out and play well Sunday. And think, well, we're ready for conference play, but we'll see. We just got to come out and get the kinks out a little bit and play hard. As long as we come out and play hard, I'll be happy leading into conference play.
You had the stretch there in Duquesne in the second half and let them get back into the game. You had that a few times last year and weren't able to win. The fact that you were at least able to beat a pretty decent team on their home court.
Yeah, we went up 26. Kind of relaxed. Well, we quit rebounding. I mean, part of the problem was we quit rebounding. They out-hustled us. And then the other part of the problem, they were hitting some shots, some crazy shots, hitting some threes. I mean, they got really hot, and we didn't defend well on the three at that time. So those are two things, but those were just breakdowns that can be corrected. On the station defending on the three a little bit better. And then as far as on the boards, just simply turn around, box it out. They were shooting a lot of long shots, which meant long rebounds. Instead of us staying out, we were running under the rim, and they were rebounding over top of us.
With the way that the schedule's unfolded so far, you've been able to keep Asia's minutes under control, maybe Jess a little bit.
Yeah.
Do you think that's going to benefit you now in the
I
second
hope so.
half of the
I hope
season?
so, because, we're going to need them both. And, I hope so. It'll be able to help him going down the stretch, along with everybody else. We've been able to balance minutes pretty well right now. Now all of a sudden we're going to get in conference play, and that may not be the case. So whoever's playing well will have to play a lot of minutes. And so we'll see how that goes. But I think, Age is in good shape. Jess is in good shape as far as their knees concerned. So, we're happy where we're at right now.
Has your fear factor kind of decreased a little bit, or maybe?
No, every time Jess falls down, and every time Asia falls down, I hold my breath till they get back up. And, but that's going to be the way it is right now. But, I think they're playing with a lot of confidence right now, and I don't think they're even thinking about their knee. They're probably not thinking about their knee as much as I think about their knee, which is good.
I know Jess, obviously, the spark off the bench. We just want her to continue.
Yeah, absolutely. Jess does what Jess does. She comes out, she gets everybody up, whether she's on the bench or on the floor. She plays with a lot of emotions and gets up the lane and defends and rebounds and does all of those things. Guys on the floor, takes charges, and it's hard to replace that when she's not on the floor. So, anytime we're strong or need a little bit of boost or that, Jess got to be on the floor.
Asia around the basket offensively, does she seem as strong as ever with her moves?
Yeah, she's starting to. She's starting to get a lot more confidence. I think early in the season, two things. We weren't getting her the ball enough, number one. Number two, she's a little tentative. But I think now she's getting a lot more confidence. And I see her sitting down harder right now. And I see her demanding the ball a lot more than what she did in the beginning. And she's playing with a lot more confidence. And she's rebounding better. So, I think she has a lot of confidence in that knee right now.
You still encouraging her to shoot the ball maybe around the lane if she has that shot?
Absolutely. She has that freedom. She has that freedom. We want her to get off the block once in a while. And if they're not going to guard her off the block, then she has that freedom to take those shots.
Do you like having Taylor Palmer off the bench this
Absolutely,
year?
because that gives us a lot of scoring off the bench. She comes in, man. She's looking to score, and that's what we need from her, at times. And I think, if you look at the mix we have, Jess comes in, gives us a spark mostly on the defensive end, and then Taylor comes off the bench and gives us a spark offense, and that's good because if Crystal and Bria, Crystal and Bria, they're struggling a little bit. Taylor Palmer is great to come in, and I'll tell you what, Brooke Hampton's done a great job off the bench too. So we need her, and she comes in and scores. So we have a couple of people this year who come off the bench and give us some scoring. I think that's why our numbers are up a little bit.
Do you think Taylor had to go through a little bit of adjustment at the beginning?
Oh, absolutely. Everybody, is Taylor Palmer good enough to start? Absolutely. I've got a couple. I got about 3 can start, and I just trying to find a mix and everybody find their role on this basketball team. What we need to do to be successful, and I think they've accepted their role. I think at least on surface, and they're very positive, and I think it's a good situation.
Are you still comfortable probably going 5 deep even when conference play starts? Do you think you'll continue?
Probably, yeah. I don't know anybody that I've been playing a lot of minutes don't deserve to play a lot of minutes in the conference. So yeah, absolutely. I just think we've got to stay fresh in there to play the defense we play and up the lanes and run and all that. I think you got to keep fresh legs, and then you just got to hope you wear the other team down a little bit if they're not playing a lot of people.
Linda Stepney running the offense.
Yeah, absolutely. I just want her to be a little bit more aggressive with the basketball as far as attacking, getting to the rim or wide open, taking shots. I just think we need to continue to be aggressive off the dribble because of the new rules. And, that goes for all our guards. We need to be aggressive off the dribble when we have opportunities because a lot of times we're going to get to the foul line. Yes.
Have you started working on any Big 12 stuff yet? Or pretty much
no, but I've looked at a little bit of stuff on Kansas and even Oklahoma State. A little bit of stuff I've looked at. It's just to see if they're doing anything that we need a long time to prepare for. But most of the stuff that those teams are running, we've seen in the preseason, so we're in pretty good shape going into those games.
Thanks, Mike.
All right, thank you.